Hi, vintage bakers! Today I'm in the kitchen making Valentine's Day French meringues.
Whimsical and elegant, these little heart-shaped meringue cookies are the epitome of sweetness. Their delicate texture and chocolate decoration make them the perfect Valentine's treat.
Crisp on the outside with a soft and light inside. The perfect balance of subtle sweetness, simplicity, and elegance. Whether enjoyed with a cup of tea, a gift to someone special, as part of a sweet dessert table or cookie box, these cute little treats are a little bit of love in every bite. These little cookies are perfect for decorating with chocolate, making into sandwich cookies, or enjoying them just as they are.
So let's get into the kitchen. This is how I make homemade heart meringues.
To start this recipe, I need 6 egg whites. Make sure you have a clean bowl and beaters. Any residue containing fat will not allow the egg whites to whip into an extra light and fluffy meringue. Add the egg whites to a large bowl and mix with a half a teaspoon of cream of tartar. Whip this until the egg whites are soft, fluffy, and start to hold a soft peak. While separating the eggs, I like to break each one into a small bowl before adding them to the mixing bowl. It's extremely important that the egg yolks do not break. This recipe uses only egg whites. The yolk from the egg contains fat, and if it breaks and even a small amount gets mixed in, the meringue will not whip into a soft, light as air cloud that we need to make the perfect meringue cookies. Room temperature eggs will whip more easily than fridge cold eggs. If you only have cold eggs, you can place them in a bowl of warm water before cracking and separating them. When the eggs are starting to hold a soft peak, I'm going to add in 1¼ cups of sugar, very slowly while still beating. And I'm going to use a spoon for this. Adding the sugar this way will make a shiny, glossy meringue, so try not to just dump the sugar straight in. Next, beat in 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Whip the mixture until you have a very light, creamy, and shiny meringue that holds a stiff peak, and until you feel no grains of sugar. The sugar by now should be completely dissolved into the mixture. At this point, the meringue is ready to form into shapes and cookies. If you are mixing in food coloring, try to use a thick gel color to keep from diluting down and changing the consistency of the meringue. As soon as it's mixed, I need to shape my cookies. You can plop these cookies down using just a spoon, but to make it easy and shape them into hearts, I'm going to transfer everything to a piping bag. You can use different tips and sizes to make different designs for your cookies. I'm going to pipe the cookies right onto a lined baking sheet. To keep my parchment paper in place, I'm going to put a little bit of meringue on the underside of each corner to glue it down and hold everything in place. I'm going to make a few different designs for my Valentine's themed cookies. If you're making bigger heart cookies with a variety of colors, it might be helpful to print off or draw a little design first on the parchment paper. Once the tray is full, they're ready to go into my preheated 225 degrees Fahrenheit or 100 degrees Celsius oven and bake for about 1 to 1½ hours, depending on the size of the cookies you've made. The key to the perfectly cooked meringue is to cook them very low and slowly. It's kind of a cooking and drying out process that will leave the cookies with a delicate, glossy, crisp exterior. So, the smaller the cookies are, the shorter time they'll need to fully dry out all the way to the middle. My little bite-sized hearts took 1 hour, but the larger hearts took about an hour and a half to set. The cookies are done when they're firm to the touch and crisp on the outside. These little treats are affected by moisture. They'll start to soak up anything decorated with a high moisture content and turn into a soft, gummy mess. So I'm just going to use melted chocolate without anything added in. To do this, you can either use a double boiler in short bursts in the microwave, Or if you're using a little piping bag like me, just add in the chocolate and then drop the sealed piping bag into a mug of hot tea water until soft and pipeable. You can dip, drizzle, or even sandwich the cookies together with this chocolate. This decoration will set firm as it cools. Add on any decorations or festive sprinkles before the chocolate is set. These are the perfect light and airy treat that will have everyone coming back for more. The delicately crisp outside gives way to a soft and light marshmallow-like inside, and when paired with rich chocolate, makes these little Valentine's treats the perfect fun surprise to pack inside little lunch boxes, add to a festive-themed dessert tray, or just give to gifts to your Valentines to enjoy. These little cookies have a pretty long shelf life. They can be kept stored at room temperature for up to 2 weeks, if they don't all disappear first. Enjoy! If you're a fan of deliciously simple vintage recipes and old-fashioned skills, then you'll want to check out this next video. Thanks for stopping by.